Hello, in this first episode, I will be going through my process for gathering reference and blocking out the scene. I started this environment art project with the idea of making some sort of interior space. After giving it some thought, I've came up with the idea of having a generic 1860s UK-USA house, also called hall and parlor houses, but with a twist. This house is inhabited by a weird creepy man that is both a cultist and a technologist, experimenting with hyper-immersive technology to further develop his occultist rituals. With that, I did some further research and looked for more specific references, grabbing several photos in 3 categories: the badly maintained house itself, the technology, computer workstations, and a couple references of occult-related object setting. I've used PureRef to save and organize these references in a mood board. Along with that, I've started to write some ideas and taking notes of interesting bits of information regarding the architectural style of these houses. With all the references on the second monitor, I started to block out the general structural place using BSP's Inside Unreal Engine. Starting with the basic general proportions and using the default mannequin character as a human scale and deciding on the sizes of the walls, doorways, windows, etc. With the general structural proportions of the environment blocked out, I then start to sketch some of the major assets, like the fireplace, closets, couches, etc. Going from larger, more generic structural to smaller, more specific assets, from the structure of the space to the purpose of it, and the details that tell us the story behind the environment and its inhabitants. With the scene blocked out, I've generated a first version of an asset list that I will be adjusting as the needs change as the project evolves. For this, I've used Choir as my task project management tool. After that, I organize the BSPs in the Unreal project and assign all the brushes to a layer so I can easily hide them. I then select them all to export as FBX in order to import into Blender, my 3D tool of choice. Although I've initially wanted to just make the living room, I've planned parts of the rest of the house in case I later want to grow the project. Because of that, when I imported the Blockout into Blender, I had to clean up the extra sections of the map that I won't be developing for now. That's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to be notified of the next episode.